Hello everybody, my name's Liz, I'm the baker that sews. Welcome to my channel if you're new and welcome back if you are a subscriber. So if you have followed me for a while, you'll know that I'm a primary school teacher and it is currently October half term, which is really exciting because it means I've got a whole week off work and I'm going to try my very best not to think about school at all until I have to go back next week. The first half term in school has just been really hectic, so it's really nice to have this break and to switch off and not think about it at all. And one of the ways that I'm going to make sure that I do that is by sewing lots of things that I've wanted to sew for a while. I have hardly had any time to devote to sewing in the last sort of 2 months, and I'm really itching to get stuck into some projects. So like I said, it's half term, so I'm hoping to sew up quite a lot of things in the next week, alongside fitting in obviously days out with my girls and things. So I'm hoping in the evenings to get lots of time to do some sewing. My husband will be watching TV or playing on his Xbox, and that is when I enjoy getting some sewing time and some me time. So before I dive into what my plans are, because I've just spent a couple of hours cutting things out, I thought I'd tell you what I'm wearing. And what I'm wearing is something quite old. I think I made this over a year ago now, and it's from, I have got the book in front of me, it's from the Tilly and the Buttons Make It Simple book, and I am wearing easy fitting dungarees. I'm just going to hold it up so that you can see. There we go. So you can make a trousers version or you can do the jumpsuit play suit. I'm really sorry if you can hear beeping in the background. Where I live overlooks a builder's merchants and there's currently a lorry reversing. So apologies if you can hear that beep, beep, beep in the background. The window is closed, but they're quite loud with their reversing, which is a good thing. So yeah, I made the Sophia dungarees ages ago, and it's probably one of my favourite things to wear in the autumn, just layered with a long sleeve t-shirt. This is just a ready to wear, plain black long sleeve t-shirt, quite fitted. And then this is a Mind the Maker fabric that I used in this gorgeous fabric. And then I've just got quite a long belt just to tie across the middle, just to bring it in. I didn't make this top, I think I said it's ready to wear, but I do have a couple of long sleeved polo neck type t-shirts planned to get sewn up in the half term break that I've got. So that is what I'm wearing. Before I also share my plans, I just wanted to kind of do a bit of an unboxing. I've been sent a lovely parcel. The lovely Claire, who is Sewing Bear _27, so it's the _sewing _bear _27, she's called Claire, sent me a message after I did my latest Sew Hayley Jane unboxing. We got this beautiful double gauze fabric in there, and I didn't realise when I did my unboxing that there was 3 different colourways that Hayley had packed into different boxes. So I got sort of I couldn't work out what colour it was. It's like a milk chocolate, kind of like this actually, colourway, and then there was I think like a mustardy colourway and a green colourway. Claire got the green colourway and she sent me a message over on Instagram and just said, would I consider swapping? Now the colour that I got, I was not 100% sure that it was a colour that would suit me, and it's not really a colour that I've got much in my wardrobe, although digging this out I can see that I have got this colourway, but it's not like a plain, although that fabric's not plain, and you'll see in a second when I unbox it. But anyway, Claire sent me a message and I was really up for swapping. It's quite exciting because it means that I get another parcel. And I said that would open my parcel on camera, so that's what I'm going to do now. And I was quite late in sending my fabric to Claire, just with work and things. I was a little bit delayed in sending my fabric, so it didn't feel right opening this until I knew that I'd like sent my fabric. Anyway, I'm going to open it up. It's really lovely that Claire has wrapped it in the tissue again, which makes me feel really guilty because I didn't wrap mine in the tissue. So I'm really sorry, Claire. This is the fabric that Claire has sent to me. So it is exactly the same fabric that I got in my Sew Hayley Jane box, but it's like a khaki green colour. It's so beautiful. So that's going to go straight in the wash. And I know exactly what I'm going to turn it into because I've been rifling through my... patterns, I was going to say fabrics. And then Claire said that she was going to pop a few other things in the parcel, which is such a kind thing to do. So she sent me some zips, which is really lovely, and then some buttons, which they're really cute. I'm just going to open that up and show you. Thank you, Claire. This is really kind and really thoughtful. So some beautiful green buttons that have got like they've sort of got an indent in them. They're really pretty. These are beautiful too. they're sort of like got a stone in the middle, and then these ones which have got like lines going through them, and then there's a beautiful buckle in case I want to make a belt. Like I said, some zips, which is really lovely, and then the gossamer thread that matches the fabric that I got in the box. And then when Claire messaged me about swapping the fabric, she also said that there was a fabric that she wasn't too sure about using, and would I use it. And it's beautiful. It's this like, it's got leopards all over it, and it's a khaki green. I think it's a viscose. It's beautiful. So I'll have to think about what to turn that into as well. It's got lovely drape, really lovely movement. So yeah, I'll have to think about what to turn that one into too. And then a lovely little postcard, yum yum yum, that makes me want macaroni. Just says, hi Liz, I've left the thread in with the fabric as well. I hope you enjoy the few extra goodies, happy sewing. So I have popped a few other things in the box for Claire, so hopefully she likes what I've popped in there too. But it's quite exciting swapping with a sewing friend. So Claire, thank you so much for asking me to swap the fabrics. I do think that I will wear this fabric, this colourway, more than the original colourway, so thank you. What I'm planning to turn that fabric into is the Megan Nielsen Darling Ranges dress, which is this one. So I'm going to turn it into the one with the gathered skirt. I really love that version. And then I think the sleeves have got like an elastic cuff, which is really pretty. I've seen so many versions over on Instagram of this dress, and actually I'd forgotten that I'd bought the pattern. It's here waiting for me to cut it out, so I'm really looking forward to getting that sewn up. So it's a modern shirt dress. It's got a deep V-neck, button front, high waistline, so the sleeves sort of go to your elbow. It's got pockets, which is exciting, and then there's a tie to bring it in because I think it's quite roomy along the waist. So I'm really looking forward to turning that into that. I think it'll make a really cute dress. So that's going to go straight in the wash. It's exciting. So on to what I am planning to get sewn up in half term. So I've got quite a lot of things cut out, which seems quite ambitious, but quite a few of them are jerseys. So jersey fabrics. So I'm hoping they won't take too long. A lot of the things that I'm planning to make are tops to go with the recent like culottes and trousers that I've been making. A couple of things that are plain and a couple of things that are patterned, and then something for my husband too. So the first thing that I'm hoping to get sewn up, and I haven't cut these out yet, but I am going to get these cut out today. I want to make a couple of long sleeved tops. I'm just going to use the Freya pattern from the Tilly and the Buttons stretch book. I'm just going to do this version with the what do you call it, mock neckline, that's what you call it. So I'm just going to do this version with the mock neckline, the long sleeves, although what I tend to do with long sleeves is I tend to roll them up to my elbows, but at least I've got that option to have them down like that if I want to, if I'm feeling a bit chilly. And I'm going to use two fabrics that I've shared before, and I got these from Sew Me Sunshine. So it's just this cotton jersey, which is in a pink, because that's going to go with quite a lot of my trousers and my culottes, and it will also go under some of my dresses too, because I want to use these tops as layering pieces. And then I'm also going to use this viscose jersey that I got from Sew Me Sunshine in this like, what kind of green do you call it? Is it sage green? I don't know. So yeah, it's almost like a pale green. So I'm going to use both of those jersey fabrics to make two Freya tops, and they should be quite straightforward because I can just use my overlocker to sew those up. And then sticking with the jersey theme, I don't have a picture of this pattern, but I'll insert pictures so that you can see what it looks like. But it's a pattern that's been around for a while, and I've sewn quite a lot of versions of this pattern. It's one of my favourite jumper patterns. I find it's really comfortable. It's a little bit oversized without being huge. And it's the Nina Lee South Bank sweater. So you can make the dress version or you can make the sweater. And I'm going to make two versions. I'm just going to hold up the fabric that I'm going to use. So the first one, again, I've shown these fabrics before in fabric haul videos, but there's this gorgeous, I've only got a scrap left because I've cut it up already, sweatshirting fabric from Graziella Fabrics. And I just love the huge red hearts and then the pink background. And then the second fabric that I'm going to use, I think I got this from the Dab Hand. It's a fabric that I've had in my stash for ages, and it's this rainbow jersey, so it has got quite a lot of stretch to it. This rainbow pattern going through it. and I think I got that from the Dab Hand, and I've had that for ages. It's quite retro fabric, so I'm really looking forward to getting those 2 jumpers sewn. That'll be a great addition to my wardrobe. I've got trousers that I can pair with them, but I can also put them over dresses. I quite like that look with a jumper over the top, so it looks like you're wearing a skirt. And then I've also got some pinafore dresses that these will go with too. And again, they are jerseys, so I can just sew this on my overlocker and they shouldn't take too long. And then I've got a Tabitha t-shirt that I would like to make. So again, the Tabitha t-shirt is from this book, The Tilly and the Buttons Make It Simple. And it's just a simple t-shirt. I really like the Tabitha because it's not a really loose baggy t-shirt, but it's not really tight fitting, and I just really like the shape. I feel like this is like my comfortable t-shirt. So I'm going to just do this version with the short sleeves. Really simple, basic t-shirt. I'll show you the picture in the book. There we go. And I really love that you can do contrast neck binding if you want to, but I'm not. I'm just going to do it all in one colour. And the fabric that I'm going to be using is this cherry fabric. I think it's called a Pontel fabric that I got from Material Girl Laura. Again, I've only got a scrap left because I've cut it out already. But I think that's going to be a really cute layering piece for pinafore dresses and things. And I just love that cherry pattern. And then those tiny little dots. I think it's really cute. So I'm really looking forward to getting that one sewn up. And again, it's jersey, so I can get it done on my overlocker. And it shouldn't take too long. It'll just be the top stitching that I need to take my time on. And then the last thing out of this book, the Tilly and the Buttons Make It Simple, is a Bertha cardigan. So this is the Bertha cardigan. It's like a batwing type styled cardigan. And here are the line drawings. You've got a band on the bottom, the cuffs, this like batwing sleeve, which gives a really great slouchy feel to it. And then you've got this band that you attach onto down the front. And again, I'm doing it in a plain fabric, which is unusual for me, but I do need a plain cardigan to go with lots of my bright and colourful things. So I'm just going to use this fabric that I got from Like So Amazing. It's just a grey knit fabric. It's quite lightweight, which I think will be perfect actually, because I get quite hot. So like I said, with sleeves like this, I tend to roll them up because I do get quite hot. But it'll be great, particularly for work, to just have a simple grey slouchy cardigan that I can just stick on if I'm going out in the garden with the children. So that's what I'm planning to do. And again, I can sew that up on the overlocker. So that should sew up quite quickly too. And I've made that cardigan quite a few times, so I know the pattern really well. And then the next thing that I'm going to talk about, this pattern was given to me by Tilly and the Buttons as part of their release. They contacted me and said, would I like a copy of the pattern so that I could make them up for my husband. So I will mark this as an ad because it was given to me. So it's the Joe Pajamas. So they're really simple pyjama bottoms. And I'm really looking forward to getting those sewn up for my husband. He's really excited because I'm actually going to make him something. So I'm going to make this version for him, just the trousers with the drawstring across the waist. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to making them actually. Quite straightforward, I think. It's a pattern for beginners, so I think it should be quite straightforward. And he's really excited to get something made. And I'm going to be using this fabric that I've had in my stash for ages. So I think he was quite excited to be able to go through my fabrics and see what I've got. But this is quite a funky, kind of retro, I think, fabric. I had it for absolutely ages and I didn't really know what to do with it. So I think it's really nice that actually I'm going to turn it into some pyjamas for him. And they should come together quite easy. There's only 3 pattern pieces, the front and the back leg, and then the pattern piece for the drawstrings. So they should come together quite easy and quite quickly. So he's looking forward to getting some pyjamas for the winter. So the next 3 things are quite ambitious, I think, given everything else that I've already talked about, because these are wovens. But one of the patterns is a top, and I've made this quite a few times already, and it does come together quite quickly. The fiddliest bit is the binding along the neckline, and then for the tie detail at the back. And then the other thing is a dress, which I've made quite recently too. And it does come together quite quickly. It's just the waistband channel that might be a clue to what I'm going to be making. So the first one is the Friday Pattern Company Sagebrush top. I just absolutely love this top. Yeah, so here are the line drawings with the big puffy sleeves, and then they've got the elastic for the cuffs, and you've got this tie detail at the back, which you use a bias binding in the same fabric to make that. So you bias bind to the neckline and then it carries on round to the back. So you've got that lovely tie detail. So I'm really looking forward to making that, and I've got 2 cut out. So one using this red leopard print viscose, which again I got from Material Girl Laura ages ago. And I also got blue and yellow colourway, and I paired those to make a lotta dress. So I'm going to use this fabric to make one sagebrush, and I think that will be really beautiful because it's quite a drapey fabric. I think the sleeves will be less dramatic. And then the other fabric that I've got is this gingham fabric. Can't remember where I got this from. If I remember, I'll put in a little thing that tells you where I got it from. But this, I think it was a remnant. I think I only got like a metre of it, and it's just this really cute gingham seersucker, which is in like a baby pink. And I think that will make a really cute little sagebrush top too. So that's what I'm planning to do with those 2. I'm not sure if I will get a chance to do those in half term because I've already shared quite a lot of things that I'd like to get made. And then the last thing, if I do get time to do this, it'd be a miracle, but I am planning to do another lotta dress. I just love this pattern. I love anything that Tilly in the Buttons does. As you can tell, a lot of my plans are Tilly in a Button patterns. But yeah, I'm hoping to make the lotta dress in the midi length, not with the bracelet sleeve, just with the grown on sleeve. And I'm going to be using this beautiful, it's another pink and red fabric actually. Now, what type of fabric was this? I think it was a viscose crepe, and I got this from Fabric Godmother. So I'm hoping to use this fabric to make myself a beautiful lotta dress, and I'm really excited about that one. I think that'll be a really nice, bright, colourful dress to wear to work in the autumn winter. I love wearing bright, colourful clothes when it gets to autumn winter. I mean, I wear bright and colourful clothes all year round anyway. And this would be great like with a cardigan and some thick woolly tights and maybe some boots. I've got some red boots that would go really nicely with this actually. So yeah, I'm hoping I can get that finished. If not, this will be quite a quick thing to have on the go once I go back to work. So quite a lot of plans, lots of them jerseys, which should be quite quick makes, especially if I just use my overlocker. One thing for my husband, the rest for me. But I have been thinking really carefully about what the gaps are in my wardrobe, and I am missing quite a few just basic tops, which is why I've got a couple of plain fabrics in my plans for half term. I'm really looking forward to getting stuck back into a little bit of sewing. I've really missed being able to sew over the last 2 months. So yeah, it'd be really nice to have a few new additions to my wardrobe. Thank you as always for watching. Let me know down below if you are working on anything and what project you've got on the go at the moment. Thank you as always for watching. I hope you enjoyed listening to what my plans are for October half term. I'm hoping to get, I mean, even if I get half of what I've shared today done, that would be amazing. Then I've got a couple of tops that I can pair with a few things that I've got in my wardrobe. I'd like a couple more long sleeve tops. That's what I'm really looking forward to getting sewn up this half term. I will be back soon with another video. Thanks so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, it'd be really great if you could. I am edging ever closer to 3,000 subscribers, which is amazing. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back soon with another video. Take care. Bye.